Good afternoon and welcome to Mr.
We don't have the same demands of partners like the UAE or Saudi Arabia.
The problem that we have with Russia's aggression against Ukraine is that it's not only an aggression against another country, it's an aggression against the foundational principles of the international system. Multilateralism, something that we both believe in and invest in. The United Nations Charter, which puts at its heart the sovereignty and independence of nations. And it was created in large part to try to, after 2 world wars, to make sure that there wasn't another one. And the basic principles that it established were designed to do that. But if we allow a big country to bully a smaller one, to simply invade it and take its territory, then it's going to be open season.
Do you think that the United States and its European allies sufficiently appreciate the complex
Russia is a very negligible economic partner for South Africa. Our trade with Russia is less than $4 billion annually, compared to the $20 billion that I referred to earlier with respect to the United States. So this fear that we exist under some push is, I think, a totally really unfounded belief in the relationship that we have with either country.
Camera people?
Where they sitting?
Yes. Excellent.
It's been very encouraging to see, for example, Israel and so many countries in the region normalize their relationships. That's good for peace, that's good for security, it's good for the well-being of people. But it's also not a substitute for resolving the differences between Israel and the Palestinians. And we believe strongly in the need to find a two-state solution that has, for Palestinians and Israelis alike, equal measures of democracy, dignity.
You made reference in a recent article to the failure on the part of some to appreciate the principles of sovereignty.
There's also a concern about countries that have mineral interests in African countries and are there as a destabilizing force. So I think we need to look at the full plethora of problems that give rise to insecurity, bad governance, and the absence of democracy on the African continent. It's not a one-country problem.